Okay, Dakota.
I'll agree with Brandon on that. They were good a few years ago, but I don't think they're the same Cincinnati. I think Baylor will top them.
All right, and here's a team that's been in the news, and Dakota might tell us a little bit about this in a minute. But Jeffrey, we see their favorite, and that's hard to believe, a 7:30 matchup, 24 points over their in-state rivals, Michigan State.
Yeah, I think that's 100% correct. Michigan's for real, playing good football. I know it's a rivalry game, but Michigan State just doesn't have enough to stay with them this year, so I'm going Michigan big.
All right, Brandon.
Yeah, I think the spread. Somebody knows something other than the in-state rivalry. Both teams will be playing pumped up, but I think Michigan just way outpowers Michigan State.
All right, Dakota.
I'm gonna go Michigan State. I think that them being at home and it's a big heated rivalry. I think Michigan State pulls an upset against Michigan. Yeah, I think Michigan State will get that one, especially Michigan with all the trouble apparently that they're having.
And what kind of trouble are they having?
They were accused of players going against their opponents and stealing signs from their opponents. I saw that last night. I don't know if it's true. I'm not saying it's true, but I see they wrote a report. They've been accused of stealing opponents' signs and stuff. So
That happens a lot in NFL, college, and 12U softball, don't it?
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
And even high school football, as it happened with us a couple of weeks ago. All right. Now,
Hey, I always remember what Junior Johnson said, Burton.
what's that?
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Arkansas and Mississippi State Bulldog, 12 o'clock matchup, and Arkansas favored by 6, Jeffrey.
I'm going to go with that. I think that holds up. I think it's going to be close, but I do think they cover this time.
All
I
right.
think Mississippi
Brandon?
State, even though it's a 6-point spread in favor of Arkansas, Mississippi State takes it.
All right. Dakota?
I think Arkansas takes this. They've been playing pretty good this year. I think they'll top Mississippi State.
Okay. The next game is Kansas State, and they're going to be hosting Texas Christian. It's a 7 o'clock matchup, Jeffrey.
I'm going to take TCU.
Yeah.
Like I said, those two teams I don't know a whole lot about. Don't get to watch them a lot. But
Yeah.
I have seen TCU play this year. They're not bad. It's a solid team, good coach, well coached. I'm going to go TCU.
Brandon?
I've seen each team play one time each this year. Neither one of them are world beaters, but I think Kansas State will pull it out.
All right. Dakota?
I'm gonna go Kansas State on that one. I think they've been playing okay this season.
All right. I'm going to lean with Jeffrey on that one. TCU wins the game. All right. The last pick on the card before we pick our game of the week, North Carolina is hosting Virginia, and Tar Heels are favored by 24 points over Virginia, Jeffrey, in that 8 o'clock matchup.
Yeah, I think Tony Elliott probably needs to start sending out some resumes. I think,
Transfer
yeah.
portal.
yeah, I don't know if the transfer portal works for coaches, but yeah, Virginia's going to go down to this one.
Yeah.
Even North Carolina. You never know with North Carolina who shows up, but I think the Tar Heels show up this week and they take care of business. I think they cover that spread.
Brandon?
North Carolina at home, I think it's just very much more solid team than Virginia, so I'm going North Carolina.
Dakota?
North Carolina as well. I mean, undefeated so far this season. They came back against Miami. I think North Carolina will do good this year.
And, of course, the game of the week. Pick the game of the week in our post, $50 gift card, courtesy of TimelessRoofingSC.com. Call for a free quote, 803-853-0021. Today's game of the week is Clemson at Miami. And I don't even know the odds in that one. I think Clemson is favored by 3.5.
We'll go with that. Clemson 3.5.
Yeah.
On the road, I think this is a big game for Clemson. I
Yes.
think they know that what they have to do. A lot of turmoil in Tiger Town.
Yeah.
Lost 2 games that they had opportunity probably to win both. So They don't need to lose a third, and I think they know how big this game is. So I'm going to go with Clemson, and I think they will cover the spread.
Brandon?
Pretty much the same. I mean, this game does scare me to death, but I think Clemson does actually make some field goals this week, and I'm going to go 30-21 Clemson.
All right. Dakota?
I'm going to go Clemson. I'm a Clemson fan, but I watched Miami and North Carolina last week, and Miami's O-line, they allowed, I think, 5-6 sacks, and with Clemson's got a strong linebacker and defensive line slot, so I think Clemson will win this pretty big this year.
All right. We appreciate you joining us today, Dakota. We've been glad to have
Thank
you on the program and wish you the best, and you and the Tigers the best tonight as y'all take on the Fox Creek Predators. We're looking forward to that game. We come back, we're going to have Coach Stuart Young on the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive live from Punk's PB and Jam. Thank you for being with us, everybody. Edwards Heating and Cooling, Saluda, South Carolina, provides you excellent service when it comes to your HVAC unit. Keith and Dawn Edwards have many years' experience in the heating and cooling business. They invite you to call them today, 864-445-0088, or visit their website, edwardsandheatingcoolingllc.com. Go, Saluda Tigers! Gentry and Sons Fence Company, LLC. We provide quality fencing with quality services from chain link, pasture, privacy, and vinyl. Call for a free quote, 864-992-5425, and Justin and his boys will come out to give you a repair or install a new fence. Gentry and Sons Fence Company. When it comes tax time, look no further than H&R Block, 304th North Main, Saluda. They make sure you get all the deductions you need to save money. When it comes tax time, trust the professionals at H&R Block. Call them 864-445-2958 and like them on Facebook. Sheila Kennedy Law Firm, 125 East Church Street in Batesburg, Leesville. We care about your case. Our experienced team of lawyers gets you the results you need, no matter what the situation may be. Like father, like son, Ralph Sheila Kennedy Law Firm, a family law firm, we care about your case. Call us 803-532-4100. Towing, owned and operated by Dylan Polson. Call 803-669-2676. After your next accident or for all your roadside assisted towing needs. Do you know you can request specific towing service when you're in an accident? Call CIA Towing, owned and operated by Dylan Polson for all your roadside assistant needs. When you get in the ditch, call CIA. We'll give you a hitch. 803-669-2676. It's time for the Coach Stuart Show on the Coach Stuart looking for that special gift to have everyone with us on the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive. It's now time for the Coach Stuart Young Show. Coach Young, thank you for joining us here on SALUDANow.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you having me.
Could you tell us a little about last week's game?
No, I think I'm going to move on. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Now, the last week was a fun game. Fun game. we came out. You come into a game like last week, underdogs heavily, as we should have been. Don't want to say that to people, but that was the truth. I told you last week how big those guys were, how talented they were going to be. That wasn't just coach speak. That was legitimate speak. But then, we took a shot early and got down 7-0, but we hung around 7-0 at halftime. Threw a pick six, so now we're down 14-0. At that point, normal story goes, well, we kind of let it down and they come back. They beat us 28-0, something like that. But our kids said, no, sir, we're not going to do that today. And that's a testament to our kids buying into the plan and sticking with the plan offensively and defensively. And we kind of wore them out in the fourth quarter. They kind of got gassed and we didn't. We kind of got a little more strength. Then, of course, we had some miracles at the end. I say miracles, but, sometimes in ball games you got to think players, not plays. And it's 4th and 13, and who you going to give it to? Number 4. Let's throw it up to number 4. That was a great call by Coach Jones. And then we said, he looks at me, I look at him. He said, do you want to do it? I said, let's do it. He said, all right. So here we go. And, they'd already blocked the PAT and blocked the field goal, and should have blocked the PAT. They were probably going to block that field goal. Probably were going to block our kick at the end. So we said, well, they're not expecting us to throw it to the long snapper. I can promise you that. And so we'll take our chances with that. And it worked out, and then defensively we were able to hold them, and that was a fun night.
That was great.
And Burton, also, Jeffrey and I talked about it last week and this week. The team did have every opportunity and every excuse to lay down in that game. And that was probably one of the best games that we've seen at home or away in a long time.
I tell you what else, our kids handled themselves well.
They did.
The other team had 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties and a late hit late in the ball game that prolonged our drive. We got that punt back, picked it up, and ran out of bounds, and they had a penalty on their sideline. But our kids handled themselves well, as normal, as usual.
That's right.
That's how we do.
All right, but before we come back around to you, Brandon, let's look ahead to tonight's matchup.
Yes, sir.
As we're ready to take on the Fox Creek Predators there at Lions Field in North Augusta. Coach, look ahead to tonight's matchup.
I tell you, Fox Creek athletically has a higher ceiling than people are going to give them credit for. I'm telling you, they have some athletes, and their wide receivers, a quarterback. They got 2 quarterbacks. One's a running quarterback, one's a throwing quarterback, and he can run as well. They're going to look, gosh mighty, they're pretty good football team, really good football team. They were tit for tat with Airport. They had that game touchdown for touchdown, the same amount of touchdowns, except the Airport scored defensively at the end. So my point is, they're a good football team, really good football team. Coach Lackey was successful at Laney. He was successful at Evans, and now he's in his 3rd year at Fox Creek, and he's turning that thing around. And sometimes you got to understand the big picture. And they're playing for, they're playing for a chance to get into the playoff discussion. So, man, they've got a lot to play for, and we've got a lot to play for, so it should be a fun ball game.
All right. And we want everybody to get on the road tonight to North Augusta. Brandon, we're going to come back.
I just wanted to recap from last week. It's no secret that Saluda a lot of times loses the battle at the line of scrimmage, and they did for 3 quarters. They lost the battle at the line of scrimmage. A-Ramp was running for his life.
He got knocked down 15 times.
A lot.
He had blood coming out of his mouth when he was calling the last play.
Yes, he did not look like a typical quarterback after the game. But fourth quarter, the dominance that Silver Bluff showed the whole game turned, and our hats off to the conditioning of our kids. They were strong in the fourth quarter where Silver Bluff was worn out. When y'all go to the Wildcat, Wild Tiger, whatever y'all call it, where it's a quick snap and it's straight to either Braden or Brunson in the backfield, that tempo wore them out quick, and you could tell the difference. You could tell the turn late in the game, and I think that had a lot to do with the success of it too.
Success tonight as we travel to take on the Fox Creek Predators. Any final thoughts you got today, Coach Young?
No, appreciate the crowd that stuck with us through the rain last week, like I said, and I hope we can have a bunch come out tonight. Maybe a little bit wet. Who knows? Who cares? It's football. You know, that's the beauty of it. You play in the hot, cold, wet, whatever.
Yeah.
No other sport does that but us, and so that's why I enjoy it. So let's come out tonight and support us, and we appreciate it. We're going to try to get to 7 wins tonight.
And speaking of the forecast, I was listening to the Augusta radio station coming in, and they're not expecting much rain at all, if any, tonight. So come on out, and you might want to bring a light rain jacket if it's raining, but I don't think it's going to be raining. I think it's going to get on out of here. Looked at the weather radar a while ago, and it is pretty well up to the north part of South Carolina. We may not even get much rain at all. But we appreciate each one coming out tonight. It's Lions Field, that's 619 West Buena Vista Avenue, North Augusta, right downtown North Augusta. Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you coming out.
JRA Exterminating, the most trusted name in pest extermination. Remember, folks, whether it's cockroaches or piss ants, call Justin Anderson at JRA Exterminating today at 803-532-1122 or at www.jraexterminating.com.
For over 30 years, Lake Murray Properties has been helping folks in Saluda and surrounding counties. We are here to assist you with all or your real estate needs, whether buying or selling lake residential or farmland. Call Tara Berry today, 803-260-0344, and visit our website, lakemurrayproperty.net. At Mid-Carolina Electric, we know the power and value of teamwork. Only by working together can we score our greatest achievements, both on and off the field. We're proud to be part of the Saluda team and continue to support our local students through programs like Bright Ideas, Washington Youth Tour, and awarding scholarships throughout the year. We're proud to invest in Saluda and your children's future. Just another way we're in your corner at Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative. Migs of Saluda, serving tasty dishes, appetizers, fresh salads, hot out of the oven fresh subs, chicken, steak, and seafood, and the best Italian dishes and pizza around. Visit them today, 216 Greenwood Highway. For a drive-through or pickup, call ahead, 864-445-9990. At Motor Coach Paint and Body, we put quality first. Whether it's your vehicle, RV, boat, or aircraft, we can handle it all. Leave it to us to take care of your insurance claims, or you can pay us right out of your pocket. So call BR Britt Reams today, 864-445-7747, and like us on Facebook. Newberry County Memorial Hospital, your hospital. Our mission is to provide exceptional care with a personal touch. Newberry Hospital is engaged in the passionate pursuit of optimal care, treatment, and convenience. Our goal is to always be the first choice for your quality health care needs. No one handles care better. NewberryHospital.org. There's only one thing faster than a Stewart Young offense. YourNorthland.com. With internet, cable, TV, and phone beginning at $25 a month, you can get out of the slow lane and into the fast lane in no time. So speed it up with your Northland.com. Northland Cable, a proud supporter of Saluda Tiger Athletics. Pascon Roll-Off Container Services, now serving the Saluda area with commercial and residential front-load dumpsters. Pascon has the perfect size container to meet your needs with 2, 4, 6, and 8 cubic yard dumpsters. Contact Pascon at 803-359-9334 and partner with a family-owned business from right here in your local community. Visit them today online at pascon.net. Perez Tire, new and used tires, repairs and oil changes, brake change, balance and rotation of tires. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., 182 Lee Street, Johnston, and 108 Batesburg Highway in Saluda. Call for your tire size, 864-445-3732. Come play the thrill of the hill at Persimmon Hill Golf Club. With the longest hole in South Carolina, you're sure to be challenged. Afterwards, unwind with your friends around the 19th hole in our restaurant. 126 Golf Club Avenue. We welcome to see you at Persimmon Hill Golf Club. Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing. For over 50 years, we've been serving our customers by providing reasonable services at prices you can afford. When it comes time to get your car or truck towed in, call us 864-543-2957. We serve 96 and Saluda 24/7. Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing.
PB jamming. Oh, I'm so hungry. PB jamming. Oh, I need something in my tummy. PB jamming. Oh, I got a lot of munching. Or a sandwich or a Twinkie or something cold to drink. Cold to drink. You supposed to say Punk's PB and Jam, fool. Punk's PB and Jam, fool. You know you supposed to say Punk's PB and Jam, dummy. Punk's PB and Jam, dummy. Come to Punk's PB and Jam. We open Wednesday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come see us. We'll see you there.
When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Ramey Funeral Home staff to guide you through the process of honoring their life. At RameyFuneralHome.com, you can find pre-planning information, obituaries, as well as resources for grief and healing. Ramey Funeral Home, a proud supporter of Saluda Tiger Athletics. Reclaim Physical Therapy. Call us today at 803-317-6159 to book an appointment in our private one-on-one treatment environment or schedule an in-home PT visit. Reclaiming wellness on the path to wholeness. Reclaim Physical Therapy. At Saluda Nursing and Rehab Center, caring is a way of life. Our 176-bed nursing facility serves Saluda County since 1968. We offer 24/7 skilled nursing care, and our staff is consistent, compassionate, caring, and knowledgeable. Outpatient rehab therapy services are provided through Physicians Order Services. Call for a free tour, 864-445-2146 or saludanursing.org. Saluda Truck and Tractor Pool, the hottest pool in the South, at SaludaYoungFarmer.org. Congratulate our 2021 Saluda Young Farmer Scholarship recipients, Adriano Derrick, Wyatt Doolittle, Dawson Holzenbach, Quentin Miller, and Drew Proctor. At Saluda Young Farmers, we're committed to build a better community. Thanks for your support. The Lakeland's conservative voice at the State House, Billy Garrett. From bringing new businesses to the Lakelands, to speaking to young people at schools, to recognizing civic organizations, as well as getting legislation passed at the State House. Your senator is working hard for you, Billy Garrett. The Charlie Foundation, building a brighter future here in Saluda. Since its inception, they have been working with Piedmont Technical College to make scholarships available to young people, as well as Girls State and Boys State, and community projects to make Saluda a better place. The Charlie Foundation, building a brighter future here in Saluda County. The law office of Nancy T. Jordan specializes in family court matters and representing individuals injured in automobile collisions. At the law office of Nancy T. Jordan, you get experienced, compassionate results. When you need legal representation, call 03-785-7879 or email Nancy at nancyjordanlaw.com. The Ridge Baptist Association is 24 member churches sharing the gospel of Christ. We partner together, serve alongside each other, learn from one another, and connect to God. We invite you to come visit us this Sunday in one of our member churches. Ridge Baptist Association, better together.
12 hours in a barbershop seems like a long time, which it is. But I tell you what, doing something that you like, it makes it a lot easier.
The South Carolina Education Lottery has provided over $800 million to help students attend technical colleges across our state, investing in a new generation of entrepreneurs, just like James.
The town of Saluda, working together for the betterment of our municipality. We encourage the Tigers tonight, both on the field and off the field, as they work in the classroom. And we are a proud supporter of SALUDANow. Let me help you save the day. Before and after, you can see quality and integrity never gets old. TimelessRoofingSC.com. Call for a free quote, 803-687-4184, and tell them Cuz sent you.